The most dangerous person in any room isn't the loudest. It's the one who hasn't said a word. Think about that for a second. Because somewhere in your life right now, there's someone watching you over-explain yourself, watching you justify your decisions, watching you talk when you didn't need to, and they're using every single word. Here's the truth most people are never told. Words bleed. Every time you over-explain, defend yourself, or fill silence because it made you uncomfortable, you just handed someone a map of your insecurities. You told them what you're afraid of. You told them what you want. You told them exactly how to move you, and you did it voluntarily. This video is about one thing. Silence is power, not the awkward, nervous kind, the intentional kind. The kind that makes people lean in, the kind that makes them question themselves, not you. By the end of this, you're going to see conversations differently. You're going to understand why the most powerful people in history said less, not more. And you're going to know exactly how to use this starting today. Stay until the end. Because the last truth I share, most people can't handle it. Most people never see this. But silence isn't empty. Silence is a language, and most people are completely illiterate in it. When you walk into a room and start talking, filling every pause, every gap, what you're actually doing is performing. You're trying to manage how people see you. You're trying to control their impression of you in real time. And here's what's wrong with that. The moment you start performing, you stop being a threat. You become predictable, readable, manageable. Think about the most intimidating person you've ever met. Did they talk a lot? Probably not. They listened. They watched. And when they did speak, every word landed like it meant something. That's not an accident. If you've been through this, you know the feeling. You walk into a conversation confident, then one pause hits. Silence. And suddenly you're talking, filling it, saying things you didn't even need to say. And afterwards you feel it, that low-grade regret, that sense that you gave too much away, that instinct you have right now. Trust it. Because silence triggers something primal in people. It creates pressure. And most people will do anything to relieve that pressure, including revealing exactly what you need to know about them. Here's how this plays out in real life. Watch carefully. Two people are negotiating. One person makes an offer, the other says nothing. No counter, no reaction, just silence. And what happens? The person who spoke first starts talking again. They start softening their position, questioning their own offer, justifying it, walking it back without the second person saying a single word. They won't admit it, but most of the power shifts in a conversation happen in the pauses, not in the words. The person who tolerates silence longer almost always walks away with more. This isn't just in negotiations, it's everywhere. In relationships, the person who texts back the slowest tends to be the one who's chased, not because they're playing games, but because mystery creates gravity. Availability destroys it. In social groups, the person who laughs at every joke, agrees with every opinion, reacts to everything, nobody's watching them. But the quiet one in the corner who occasionally smirks. Everyone wonders what they're thinking. At work, the person who has a comment about everything sounds nervous. The one who speaks rarely but precisely sounds certain. Power doesn't announce itself. It makes people come to it. Now I need to tell you the uncomfortable part. Because this isn't just something you can use. It's something that's being used on you. Here's the truth. Manipulative people are masters at creating situations that make you talk. They ask questions they don't need answered. They go quiet at exactly the right moments. They look confused, not because they are, but because confusion makes you explain yourself deeper. Every time you rush to fill their silence, you're training them on you. You're teaching them which topics make you defensive, which subjects make you passionate, which wounds are still open. Think about the last time someone gave you the silent treatment. What did you do? You probably reached out. You probably apologized for something. Maybe something you didn't even do. Just to break the silence. Just to feel okay again. That is engineered helplessness. And it works because nobody teaches us how to sit in silence without feeling like we did something wrong. Most people never see this. But emotional control and silence are the same skill. The person who can sit in uncomfortable silence without reacting is the person nobody can fully read. And people are terrified of what they can't read. They'll call you cold, they'll call you distant, they'll say you're hard to talk to. What they actually mean is, you're hard to control. So how do you actually build this? First, stop explaining yourself to people who aren't owed an explanation. Your decisions don't require a defense. Your choices don't need a presentation. If someone asks why you did something and they're not paying your bills or raising your children, a smile and a nod is a complete sentence. Second, get comfortable with pauses. In your next conversation, after someone asks you a question, wait 3 seconds before answering. 3 seconds feels like an eternity when you're not used to it. But what it signals is that you think before you speak, that your words cost something, that you're not reactive. People respect that instinctively, even if they can't name why. Third, listen more than you talk, not to be polite, to gather. Every time someone talks to you, they're showing you their priorities, their fears, their desires. But only if you're quiet enough to hear it. A person who talks constantly about themselves, they're telling you exactly what they want you to see, and also exactly what they're trying to hide. Fourth, let silence do the heavy lifting. Someone says something that offends you. Go quiet. Don't fire back immediately. The pause alone communicates that what they said was beneath a response. That's devastating, and it costs you nothing. Here's the truth. Restraint isn't weakness. Restraint is what happens when someone has so much going on internally that they don't need to perform it externally. The people who need to announce their power usually don't have very much of it. Here's what nobody tells you about silence. It's not about saying nothing. It's about having so much going on inside, so much clarity, so much self-possession, that you don't need to say it out loud. The loudest version of you isn't your most powerful version. It's just your most anxious one. The most rid person in any room isn't the most interesting one. It's the one who ran out of things to hide. When you stop performing, when you stop justifying, when you stop chasing approval with your words, something shifts. People start wondering about you. They start coming to you, not because you demanded it, but because you made space for it. The words you hold back don't disappear. They accumulate. They become presence. They become weight. They become the kind of quiet that makes people nervous, not because you're hiding something dark, but because they realize they can't figure you out. And in a world where everyone is an open book, a closed one is the most powerful thing you can be.